Hi guys, I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to do a test with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but with it using the microphone from some Huawei FreeBuds. Okay, I don't care about the focus. So right now, that's what you're hearing me through. You can't use the native camera app to select this as a microphone. It seems to only like the internal mics as microphones in the native camera app. So I'm using the Blackmagic camera app, which is great, but I'd kind of like it if I could just set everything to auto on this application, but that defeats the object of this app. This app is all about control of your image and all the rest of it, which in itself is absolutely mind-blowing and brilliant, so that's great. If there is an automatic feature in here anywhere where I can just press a button and everything goes to auto, that'd be really useful too. Anyway, so right now you're hearing me through these Bluetooth Huawei FreeBuds, which I've got in right now. In terms of peaking, it seems quite good. In terms of the meter on the screen, it's on the yellow. I'm just going to test a little bit of range. Okay, so let me switch to the rear camera on this phone, and I'll try not to get run over while testing this out. Catch you in a second. Alright, so let's get it going. I'm going to pop out here for a second. Just see what it's like. This will be a decent range test as well. Yeah, still got me. Still got me. So, just going to pop around here. Hope I don't get flattened by anything. And then we should be alright. I'm sure I'm going to get some drivers who are wary of me and scared of the situation, but it's going to be okay. That's the main thing. So hopefully now you can still hear me at this distance. I wonder if you can hear this car, which is about one space away, because it's on and I can hear the engine. So I'm thinking that it's probably on too. This car passing by, could you hear that? Well, while we're out here, let's just do a conversation. Let's talk about the Cat Williams situation, guys. And I'm just going to take out one of the earbuds now. Okay, out it pops. And I don't know, I feel like some kind of disconnection has happened. Can you still hear what I'm saying now? Or not hear what I'm saying now? I felt like it needed a bit of a delay before it came back on. Let's put this back in again here. And I don't know if I can still be heard or not. What I will do is I will pop and just check on the little graph on the car and see, sorry, on the phone. Let's just see if the bars are moving. Because if they're moving, you can still hear me. If they're not moving, then you can't hear me. So let's have a look. Oh, the bars are moving. I don't know how much of that you would have missed. I'm hoping that you got an example of just the one headphone. Because that'd be good. Not sure if you caught that. So I'll do that again just for one more time. Let's just see if just the one microphone works. Because it might do, hopefully. Let's see, just a minute. Just give it a sec. But yeah. What I'll do is I'll just close this. There we go. No worries. It's okay. And then what I'll do is I'll just switch it over to just the one and I'll see if that still works. Just for 1 second over here. So, taking it out. Now we're on just the one. Still just the one. Yep, looking okay. Let's see how that sounds. I'll just pop all the way over here for a second and just see how that sounds. Because I might want to use it with just the one headphone because I want to save battery and not use two at once. So that's the thing. And yeah, just want to make sure it's catching it. So let's switch back to two again. And yeah, And then I wonder how far until I lose connection, unless I've already lost it already here, and I'm talking to myself. Anyway, Cat Williams. It's interesting, you know. He says that he was offered the roles which, what's his name? Which Kevin Hart was offered, and that he could have been the guy that Kevin Hart is. You know, like the main Hollywood comedian getting films and contracts left, right, and centre. And he turned it down. Or, you know, Kevin Hart has other claims that Cat Williams had habits which came in the way of his ambitions, and that's what caused him the problems. Whereas Cat Williams says that he has never partaken in such habits, so just not true. Cat Williams claims to have receipts of this, that it's never been something that's been part of his life, because he learnt that lesson early when he was homeless, because he was homeless at about 13 years old. He moved out of home. That's from the podcast, isn't it? Right, let's see how much of this we caught and how well it did. Okay. Give me one sec. Alright, now we're back in the normal camera app, guys. The native camera app. I'm not using these right now. Okay, guys. I've just heard it back and it sounds low quality. Usable in certain situations, clear enough to understand what's being said, but would it be your weapon of choice? No, it wouldn't. So just thought I'd try it, see what it's like. These are some, of course, third-party earbuds when it comes to the Apple ecosystem. Probably the iPhone ones are going to work better. Maybe one day I'll get some of those, I don't know. But basically the idea of this test was to see if it's possible to, one, use these, and two, to see if, imagine if you had one earbud in here that's catching your audio, and you had another one on a bit of a stick, like an interview, do you know what I mean? Like an interview setup, where you don't have to do back and forth, because you're always being heard anyway. You could just point the other earbud at the person and catch what they're saying nice and clearly. Or even if it was good enough for you to be having a dialogue with someone and for it to be picked up on the earbuds themselves. So it could be possible. With these, there's a feature which I don't know if I can turn off. I might be able to, and that's where once the earbud is removed from your ear, it disconnects from Bluetooth, which is a great power saving feature. But if I can manipulate that setting and make it so it stays connected when I take it out of my ear, then there is still the potential to use this in that interview setup. One in your ear catching your audio, one on like a little stick or stand, whatever, and that's catching the subject's audio. So I just thought that'd be an interesting, cheap alternative. Is the quality good enough? Quality, you wouldn't opt to use it, but it would work. Anyway, guys, that concludes the test. Thanks for watching, and much more testing coming up. See you guys in the next one. Take it easy. And here's just one last test, actually. Might as well do it. I'm using an old pair of Beats Flex headphones. So it's Bluetooth. It's got a microphone attached to it. And yeah, I mean, this is a wireless Bluetooth connection. So these are Beats Flex. Kind of old, decent audio quality. I wonder what the mic is like in this situation. So yeah, anyway, catch you later.